Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, right now, to start off everything, you are gonna watch me cut the lock off my damn shop, because guess who locked themselves out and dropped the keys down into the damn thing? Me. So I'm gonna take my grinder and just cut the lock off real quick, and yeah, see you in a second. Well, I got it. So now I can officially put all the shit I got for Dolly in here. Yay! Hi, I'm back in the shop. I got the lock undone, as you've seen. So we're actually about a few hours later, because I did that on my lunch break. So yeah, we're back. We got the trans back. It's currently right there. So it's going in, which is awesome. We got parts, a lot of them, enough to finish the truck, hopefully. Yeah, just thought I'd give you a little update before I throw this trans in, because it's ready to rock, to say the least. So I'm excited to get it in. So don't mind if I do. I'm gonna get this transmission in real quick. I'll be right back. All right, a little update. Trans still isn't in. It's been about an hour. Having some issues with, there's a cross member that goes underneath the, so I don't get nailed in the head by the hood latch. There's a transmission cross member that goes underneath the, it doesn't really go underneath, well, it goes underneath the trans, but it's like halfway underneath sort of thing. And unfortunately, with the bell housing as tall as it is for the big block housing, I looked it up, and it's a thing when it comes to big swapping these cars. If you don't bolt the trans to the motor and put the motor in, then you have to cut a little section out of the cross member and put it in that way. So yeah, so I'm currently waiting for my batteries to charge. I've got it almost all the way cut out. Just gonna do that. I also have the section of the floor taken out. It's just a little bolt-in piece in the center of the floor that I unbolted, so that way I could get a top view of the trans and make sure that's good to go, to make sure I can, make sure that clears. And yeah, so it is cold, but we're making our way, so slowly but surely. All right, after a long battle, as you can tell, a battle and one cut out cross member, the transmission is officially in. Oh wait, that's not good. Well, now that the engine's sitting level, now we have issues with the fan going to hit the, that's fun. All right, well, that's fun. All right, so, yeah, now I have to fix the radiator. But, anyways, transmission is in. So, it's in, bolted to the truck. Torque converter bolts are tight. Cross member's in. Just need to tighten the bolts on that. But yeah, so I think now the plan is to put the drive shaft in. So at least that's what I'm hoping is the plan. So we shall see. I'm excited. Here we go. Oh, there's some black on my nose. Nice. Beautiful. Yeah, I also need to figure out shift linkage, because the shift linkage that's currently on the truck, there's supposed to be like a little thing that threads into it, and I need to figure out where that is. So yeah, I may text Rob and see if he has it on the old trans. So yeah, so we're making our way. think the plan for the rest of the day is to get the drive shaft on, starter in, fluids in the motor, and maybe fluids in the trans. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I think that's the plan so far. I need to get the my mind just keeps going blank. I need to get the vacuum stuff for the trans, so that way I can put it on the motor and the trans, so that way we can have vacuum going to the trans, so that way you can shift correctly. And yeah, but I think that's going to be for another day. Like I said, this week's goal is to get the truck running and driving. We'll see how close I can get to that benchmark. Well, I don't know. We'll see. After today and fighting that trans, it'll be a tough one. It'll be a tough goal to match. I'm just hoping everything works. But from what it looks like now, I have to raise the radiator up, because that is way too tight. I also need to go pick up the hoses from O'Reilly, so I'm going to do that on my way home today. So, yeah, that's fun. That is fun. So, yeah. See you in a second once the drive shaft's in. All right. Good news is everything's in. Well, I shouldn't say everything, but everything that is super, super necessary, like transmission, starter, drive shaft, is in. Bad news is I need to come up with a way to hook the carrier bearing up on the drive shaft, because since the motor swaps happened, everything's been pushed forward about an inch. So I need to figure out a way to hook that up. I have my ideas, but not really sure yet. Also, I'm stopping for the day. It's cold as fuck outside. I think it said 22 degrees out here. It's cold. But I did get the motor to turn over, and it sounds amazing. So, yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Definitely a breath of fresh air with that one. A breath of cold fresh air. So now, pretty much what needs to happen now is I need to finish everything now. I mean, hook up hoses, hook up everything. Hoses, belts, the usual stuff. Figure out a mount for the carrier bearing, and then I also need to figure out the transmission shift linkage, because I think Rob has the little piece that's supposed to go on it. Oh, never mind. I think Rob has the piece that's supposed to go on it. Oh, I just found wiring that I can use for the... Awesome. Rob has a little piece that's supposed to slide onto the shifter, so that way you can shift it. I think he has it. So, God, it's so cold. But, so yeah, the plan is to get that from him probably, and get this transmission working. And so maybe not get it today. We'll get, obviously not running and driving today, but probably not get it this week because of that shift linkage, which is fine. Sucks, but it's fine. That just means it gives us a little bit more time to perfect things and not rush anything, because the last thing I want to do right now is rush, even though we are less than, today is the 14th. Today is exactly 2 months away from the very first day of Autorama. So, that being said, we're kind of in a rush, but not really, because we have to, I just realized we have a lot to do. Because we got to do the floors in this. We got to finish getting this running and driving. Got to get it over to the exhaust shop and get the exhaust done on it. We've got a lot to do. But I'm gonna go home and shower and wash clothes and just Jesus Christ. Like 1 second. Like I am covered in head to toe with dirt, grease, and grime. There's a crossmember I had to cut out, but I can't show you guys because I have the surprise on the truck currently. But steering wheel, as you've seen before. But here's the situation. I got the drive shaft bolted in enough. I just need to tighten the bolts on the back. And then transmission, as you see, is in. So, yeah. I also need to get the fuel tank in. I'm just waiting for hoses for that. But other than that, we are pretty much ready to roll. And transmission lines. That reminds me, transmission lines as well. So, yeah, we're slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. Hold on, let me flip it. So, yeah, we're just that much closer. So, we're close. But, yeah, so, see you in a little bit. I'm going to go get warm. Welcome back. Don't mind me being stuffed up. That's because of yesterday, how cold it was, and the fact that I was here for so long laying on the dirt floor. Well, good news is, as you just seen, we got the trans in. The motor turns over, which is awesome, with the starter. So that's a plus. But don't get mad at me because I just put oil in it. So it's okay. It can be turned over a couple times. It's okay. But oil's in, new filter's on. As of right now, I'm doing the fuel lines. So I have the old, hold on, I'll show you. I've got the old fuel line right here. As you can see, they did a great job just putting this shit on and just leaving the fitting. So I got the old line right here. The plan is to use this line to at least get up to the carb on this. Actually, I'm not going to show you that. So I forgot that the surprise is up there. But use this line to go from the fuel pump up to the carb because I don't want to find a fitting for it. And then I'll just run a new rubber hose to the line that goes to the tank, or technically to the switch. But and then I'll get underneath the truck and probably scavenge stuff off of this if I can. Probably not. I'll probably have to go get new fittings. Okay, so probably not that then. So yeah, the plan is to do this today then. So that's the plan. And then depending on time, I may hook up the new throttle springs. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So we'll see how it goes. It didn't come with a plate, which sucks, but I'll figure something out. And I also have a brand new fuel filter, only wicks here, pipe plugs for the motor, vacuum plugs for the motor also, and about 5 feet of 3/8 fuel line. So should be good stuff, and more hose clamps. Should be good. So I just need to go back, get the belts and the coolant hoses, and then yeah, we'll be good there. So we're making our way. Alrighty then. Got the fuel line on, going all the way to the fuel switch. Also, we had to fabricate a little bushing for the alternator, so that was easy. I also got the belts measured so I could get the new belts here, and got the vacuum line from the trans routed. She did cut it down to get some vacuum hose. And I also took the radiator out and I started honing out the holes so that way we can have some good, radiator gap so that way the fan don't hit the radiator. So, yeah. Making our way, slowly but surely. So, yeah. I need to go get the dipstick and put the dipstick in the truck too. But it's too damn cold for that. And I'm going to do most of the floor shit when I have my heated jacket here. But, yeah, I think that's a good place to stop for today. So, there we go. Making sure that'll clear. I think we should be good. But yeah, we got everything we need so far. She needs to stop at O'Reilly's and get a few other small things. I'm pissed that happened the other day. I'm pissed. But, yeah, I just need to run to O'Reilly's, get a few things, and then we should be good to go. So, I'm trying to think of anything else. Can't think of anything right now, so. Yeah. One step closer, and then we can start fabricating. Once I get everything in, I am going to start it, get it running, and then that's when I'll start figuring out drive shaft and everything. So, or I'll figure that out now or something. I don't know. Have yet to figure that out. I think I might just have to bring the welder down here and weld up a bracket for it. Not excited about that, but might have to, do what I need to do. Yeah, so slowly but surely making our way, one step at a time. So, yeah, see you tomorrow. Welcome back. It is, in fact, the next day. We have a lot going on, like usual. I went and bought all the stuff to finish up the fuel system, at least for the cab tank, the in-cab tank. The stuff for the side tank I'm still waiting for. But the good thing is, of course I just got this fucking stuck in here. Okay. The good thing is the new hoses for the side tank got shipped, so we're waiting for those to show up. So then we can put the side tank on, because we're just waiting for those, because since the trans is in, it's really all we're waiting for. I'm just putting on the fittings for the radiator right now for the trans coolers. So waiting for that, but we should have everything. I might need to run to O'Reilly's and go get more fittings, because damn, these things are expensive, and there's a lot of them. And so we need 2 fittings for the radiator and 2 fittings for the trans, and yeah, mercy. Should probably put those on in the truck, but that's fine. Yeah, we got fittings for the fuel pump, not the fuel pump, but for the fuel thing. We got belts, a lot of belts, and we got vacuum hose, and yeah. So I only have one belt right now, but the plan is to go pick up that other belt today. I have to go get those other fittings. So that's the plan, Stan. So let me get to it and I'll get back to you. All right, back underneath the truck. I know this looks like a weird, confusing mess, and trust me, it is. But that is just how these switches work. So center one goes to the fuel pump. This one goes to the in-cab tank, and this one goes to the side tank, as you can see here. As you can also see, we don't have a side tank, so yeah. But as you know, that's going in later. I also need to figure out how to put this on. So that's a fun thing there. So that'll be sometime. Yeah. So that'll be a fun time. So, yeah. And when it comes to this stuff, it's pretty much done. I mean, honestly, I could crank over the truck right now and get fuel to the fuel pump. So, I honestly might. But the problem is trans doesn't have any fluid in it, so I don't want to burn that down. So, yeah. Run it with no fluid and the clutches go dry. Yeah, how fun is that? Not fun at all. So I think the plan is I need to go get fittings for the transmission. So that'll be on the list. Today I'm just gonna finish the wiring of the truck. I got the stuff to wire up the choke and the ignition. Not the ignition, but like the module for the HEI. So, yeah, this looks so much better. And I also need to drill 2 new holes because this is like flipped from the, because when I put this on, how the original one was bolted on, this was like in here, and this is the rocker, and I do not want to, have a hole in the rocker with a fuel line coming out of it. So, just need to drill 2 new holes. We'll actually patch these other holes up when we weld the floor in. So, yeah. So, we're making our way. Slowly but surely. But hey, we're close. So, and then these fuel lines, they're almost here. Hopefully, then we can throw the tank in. So, slowly, but we're making it. We're making it. All right, got the motor wired up. I even decided to crank it over, and we have fuel in the fuel bowl. So we are so damn close. Like, I can smell it. We're that close. We're close. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Also cleaned up the wiring a little bit, but yeah, as you can see, we got the choke wired up, we got the ignition wired up, we have everything wired up, and I also put on the spring, so now we have full-blown, we have all that now. So, and also, I talked to Rob, he does have the piece for the transmission that we are missing, so that's good. I need to tighten up that, and I also need to get some stuff for this. That's fine. So we're making our way downtown, walking fast. Faces past when homebound. Ba-da-da-da. So, yeah, slowly but surely, we are making our way. So, yeah. I think that's where I'm going to stop at for today, I think. We'll see. Because I need to get fittings on the radiator in order to put the radiator in. Well, I need to put belts on, and the one belt we do have, it is still too short, so that's fun. So I'm hoping we can get the correct size belt and get it here and ready to go. So yeah. So slowly but surely making our way downtown. So I think that's where, like I said, I think that's where I'm going to stop for today. Just like I said, I need to get fittings for the trans and belts, so, and hose for the transmission fluid and hose clamps. So slowly, like I said, but we'll make it. Okay, I gotta apologize. I've done a lot of shit since the last time. Because I kind of just showed up and just started doing shit. But good news is We got the new belts. Belts are on. I got the radiator fixed, so now the radiator's on, and we have clearance. A lot of clearance. So we're good there. Hoses are on. I'm doing the transmission cooler lines right now. The plan was to only be here for an hour, but that obviously has now changed. So, yeah. Because my goal is to get this pretty much fucking done today. So, yeah. Just gotta drop down underneath and get those transmission cooler lines done. Alright, just a final update for the day. Transmission cooler lines are hooked up. I got transmission fluid in the trans, and I cranked over the truck some more. And we got, again, gas in. Excuse me. Gas in the fill filter. And I'm just honestly cranking it over to get the trans fluid low. Get it pumped through the trans and everything. So, yeah. But, I need to get some starting fluid for this and get it cranked over and ready to rock, because it doesn't need love, but it needs some juice to get it going. But I'm just happy that all the belts are on and nothing's gonna come apart. So yeah, just came a long ways, but I'm happy it's finally working out. So yeah. And also I need to bring the battery out of my white truck down here, because the battery that's supposed to be in this is super extremely weak, and it's a brand new battery, but it doesn't have enough cold cranking amps to power this bastard. So I need to bring down a battery that's in the white truck. That's an Optima. It's literally double the cold cranking amps of what's in this. So because this one's only 550, and trying to crank over a 7.5 liter with a 550 cold cranking amp battery is not going to go well. So that's the plan. So hoping to come back either Sunday or Monday to do this. So yeah, so we'll see you then. We're back. Welcome back. We have a lot going on today. First off, on Sunday I went up and helped Colton and Hannah with their new truck named Kitty, named after the country singer, just like Dolly, named after the country singer. And speaking of Dolly, we got some cool stuff. One second. We officially have a steering wheel cover. Look how pretty. And another good thing, watch this shit. Little spritz there. Turn the key. And it runs, motherfucker. It runs. Just need to get the damn thing to take its own fuel, and then we'll be set. We can set idle, we can set everything. Yay! 1 second, I'll get it to run fully, and then yeah. It runs! Alright. She's real pissed off, but she runs. Gotta do a little bit more tuning, but she runs, and she runs well. Well, good news is it runs, as you've seen. Bad news is I now discovered a really bad leak underneath the truck. And from the looks of it, it looks like it's the pan gasket So, hooray. Now I gotta fix that. So I let Hannah know, and we're getting a new pan gasket here, and we're also obviously getting oil for it too. So now the plan is to lift the motor up, or maybe, hopefully not. There might be enough clearance underneath there so I don't have to. But the plan is to get the pan off today and get the new gasket on and put the pan back in and oil in so we can get that done. So, yeah. Yay. Well, all right. We got the pan out, and I already took the gasket off, but it was leaking on this backside. But I did get a new one on its way. It won't be here until tomorrow morning, unfortunately. But plan is tomorrow after work, we'll go home, get it all laid out, get it all set in stone, so that way we can come back down here Friday, put it back inside the truck, and get it seated correctly and get everything good. So that's the plan as of right now. I freaking hate these freaking gaskets, so, because this is what the problem one was, so I freaking hate them. So yeah, but honestly, I think this video has gone on long enough. Got a lot of cool shit done. You got to see Dolly run, and that's awesome. So now I think what I'm going to do is let you guys have a good day, night, morning, whatever, and we'll get back on this in the next video. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want to do, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys. See ya.